Death by stereo. Death by stereo. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Stereo Rifles tuning in on the microphone, and if you're new to the channel, smack that like button down below and subscribe so I can get up in your sub boxes, man. Anyway, now let's get into the main subject of the commentary, man. The title of the video: this could save Modern Warfare. I know it's kind of clickbaity, but you know, if you want to grow out here, man, you gotta get them clickbaits in there, man, just a little bit, you know, just to get a little more attention to your channel. But anyways, so yeah, me and On Time 74, man. Yeah, On Time 74, man. I love that guy. He's a friend of mine. We play online. He's another content creator. And we got into a session last night. I had a couple beers. I was pretty tired. I thought I was into it. You know, I was like, yeah, man. You know, he hit me up. He's like, let's play a few. Got on Black Ops 3. And I mean, I was doing okay. I could not put up scores, man. I don't know, I just couldn't get into it, man. I finally came out and said to him, I was like, you know, go to work all day, you know what I'm saying? I get tired of coming home, even on Black Ops 3, having to sweat, dude. You got these fake-ass Korean savages in the lobby, or Marka J's, you know, wannabes, and, like, super sweat. They got TTV in their name and all that bullshit. And I told him, you know, I could sweat. I could hang with these guys. I'm not saying I'm always going to beat them. You know, I'm not a 3-4 KD player. I'm like, bruh, man, I just felt like just chillaxing tonight. Like, there's just some nights I get on, you know, I just want to chillax. I get tired of sweating all the time, man. And, you know, Modern Warfare as an example, I mean, if you don't sweat, you ain't doing nothing, man. I mean, not only that, you got to put the time in. Like my boy JB, man, I joked on him on Twitter the other day. I tweeted out his KD and, you know, his stats and how many kills and deaths he's got already on the game. You know, I'm not going to specify, but suffice to say, he plays a lot. He's already said on his channel that he plays it on the daily. Good for him. He's a soldier. The fact that he could stick it out and play it like that, go off, dropping nukes, you know, he's definitely an elite player. I'd say he's in the top 10%. But, you know, us older guys, man, or you work a regular job, man, you know, I can't do that all the time, you know, and that's why I was counting on jumping on Black Ops 3, not playing straight bots, but just a little chillax game, you know. And it wasn't happening, man. But I think part of it was I was just having a bad night. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. I thought I would, but sometimes you get on COD, you know, and you just ain't feeling it. But it inspired this idea. And the idea is, let's go back to World War II. COD World War II, man. They had one game mode that I don't think other Call of Duties have ever had it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section. But the war game mode. This is what Modern Warfare needs. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be war, but what made it special? I didn't play too much of it, but when I did play it, I'll admit it was fun. What made it special? It did not count against your kill-death ratio. It didn't count against your stats at all. I think you could rank up still. Like if you're trying to prestige, rank up weapons, you could do that, but it did not count on your kill-death, or I don't even think your win-loss. And that's the theme of the commentary today, guys. I want to see a game mode implemented, like a playlist, if you will, implemented into Modern Warfare. It could be, and just the top game modes. Let's say the top 3 or 4. So, TDM, Kill Confirm, Domination, maybe even Hardpoint. Just, you know, some of the guys, the sweatier guys, they like playing their straight OBJ modes. They think they're Optic Scumpy out here for whatever reason. But it's not going to count against your kill-death ratios. That way you go in there, if you want to just experiment with a class, you know, and run around, or you want to be like me and just chillax. And I'm not going to lie, man. Everybody, I hear this from so many friends over the years playing Call of Duty that, oh, man, I don't give a crap about my KD, bro. I don't care about my stats, bro. I hear it all the time, dude. But I guarantee if you get your butt in a lobby and you're going like 5-30 or something like that, let's just say you're on shipment in Modern Warfare, getting constantly spawn killed or something, you're going to back out, or you're going to care. You're going to start raging a little bit. I don't care who you are. You can say what you want down in my comment section. You care about your KD ratio, at least a little bit. And I'll admit it, I do too, to an extent. You know what I mean? I'm not a straight stickler about it, but I care. So to be able to go into this game mode, you know, try out whatever class you want. You want to camp, you want to rush, you want to do a knifing class. I don't know, a C4 video for your YouTube channel. But whatever happens, happens, because it's not going to count against your stats. And not only that's a good idea, but what makes it good for Modern Warfare and for the meta, I think, just to kind of satisfy all the guys like me who want to sweat on occasion, but sometimes you just want to chill out, right? Is the fact that if the stats don't count, the KD doesn't count, I almost guarantee you, I'm not 100% guaranteeing, but I can almost guarantee you that it's going to cut camping in half. You know why? Because no one's going to care about their stats, man. These guys, you know, I've heard people, friends, reverse boost just to give it a shot. Get into, you know, newbier lobbies. I'd say straight bots, but newbier lobbies. And they're rushing. These guys, they're not great players, but they're rushing around the map. It's only the sweats and the quote-unquote MLG wannabes are the ones on a lean kill. You know, sitting in a corner, got their, you know, they're bouncing betties up. You know, got their gun pre-aimed. You know, all that nonsense. That ain't the noobs doing that, man. I'm not saying some of them might not be. You know, it's not 100%. But that's all the tryhards doing that nonsense. But let's get these guys, let's get me into this playlist that I'm talking about. The no KD playlist, where it doesn't account against your stats. And let's just have fun, man. And if I go, again, I go 5 and 30, I don't give a crap. It doesn't count against my stats. And that's why I think it would cut camping in half, maybe more, man. This is what we need. You know, I've heard so many suggestions. Cranked was a good one. That was a big subject on the internet with Call of Duty. Cranked was definitely a big thing. And they did actually listen to us and bring it out. Why they didn't keep it as a permanent game mode, I don't know. I don't know why they went off of Black Ops 4's footsteps and started doing this weekly playlist nonsense. It's so stupid. I mean, I've heard so much complaining from people about getting rid of Shoot the Shipment, Shoot House playlist. I think I heard, I don't know, did they bring it back this week? I'm not sure. But now apparently it's also Shipment 24/7. It's like, just keep the game modes in the game or keep the playlists in the game. But this one, the one I'm talking about, needs to be a permanent playlist. Just like Call of Duty, like I said, World War II had the war playlist. It was permanent. I think they added new maps and stuff to it too, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And that's what they need, man. I think it would satisfy me as a casual player, you know, a part-time sweat, as I like to call myself, and a lot of other people, man, that are having the same problem as I am. We're just getting sick of getting in these games and dealing with... God, I remember playing a match the other day. I think I got on last Saturday. A couple hours. I didn't last too long, but I got on. And I was playing a match on Hackney Yard. And nobody would leave the freaking spawn. They literally, no exaggeration, would not leave the spawn, bruh. Like, it's getting to a point, it's getting so bad that they won't even leave the spawn. And not only that, the map designer kind of allows it, especially on Hackney Yard, if you know. You know, you go through that back door. If you're on the back spawn, I'm trying to say which side of the map, and you can walk up the steps, you get onto the second floor, and you can get onto those rooftops. So, if you know about those spots, they're not really a secret, but I'm not saying everybody knows about it, but you don't have to leave your spawn. You could shoot across the map with that. It's like, it's just gotten so pathetic, man. And I know there's thousands upon thousands of people out here that are thinking the same way I'm thinking. They're getting fed up. Something needs to change. It needs to come to a head, popped, and get rid of the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Golly, it's getting frustrating out here, man. Call of Duty land. I'll tell you what. But leave down in the comments section, man. I think it's a fantastic idea. If you like my idea, get out on Twitter, get on social media, get on Reddit, and suggest this to Infinity Ward, Joe Seacock, you know, all the developers. And, you know, let them know, man, that we want a game mode that was similar to War. It doesn't, again, I don't mean actually the War game mode, but a playlist that's TDM, Dom, kill confirmed, and like Hardpoint, where it does not count against your kill-death ratio or your win-loss, but you can still rank up, you can still prestige, go for challenges, and all that good stuff. But that way, everybody can just relax and have a legitimate good time. I know some people are very hyper-competitive. Obviously, that's why there's professional gaming nowadays. I never would have thought when I was a kid, man, that you could be a professional video game player. You would have told me that 20 years ago even. I would have laughed at you, bro. I would have said, you're full of crap. But, you know, it's here. It's a real thing, and people are very competitive, and obviously they have an influence on the Call of Duty community, hence why there's all these fake optics companies out there, you know, trying to get their nukes and try to get super gameplays, which is cool. But some, you know, there's nights you don't feel like dealing with that nonsense, man. And like I said, I know there's, and I guarantee even still, there's still people that will jump into that playlist that are sweaty. but at least they'll be moving around. It's not for me getting outplayed. I'm just getting tired of getting outcamped, man. Game after game after game. Not to mention, I've told you many a time on my channel in the last couple weeks about the lobby search algorithm is straight garbage, man. It's connected to the skill-based matchmaking, and it's just making it super pain for everybody. It takes me 5 minutes to find a match, and you do. The match is almost over. You're losing. You back out. You get put back into the same match 3 times in a row. Like, it takes me lobby searching 5-10 minutes just to find a halfway new match. It's ridiculous. But again, with this playlist, I won't really care. Like, bro, it's casual. We're chilling. I go 5 and 30, whatever. I go 30 and 5, great. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just something I wanted to talk about. A little food for thought on the channel, man. That's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to have a little music segment at the end of this. If you want to check it out, check it out. And if you enjoyed the video, like I've said, smack that like button down below and subscribe so I can get up in your sub boxes, man. It's your boy Stereo Rifles, man. I hope you all have a good one and take it easy.